Beach, do you mind if I borrow your car?
Cheers there.
Thank you very much. Be back in a sec.
I'm gonna go to the shop.
Okay, doke.
Do you want anything?
Can I have some crisps, please?
Yeah.
And a Coke.
Some vinegar squares?
Some vinegar squares. You know me, buddy.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back in a minute.
In a minute. Hello and welcome to our very first YouTube video. What?
I don't think they can see me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Plan B. Much better. So I'm Lara.
And I'm Becky.
And we are the tall and short of it. Thank you very much for following our Instagram page if you have done. And thank you for watching our very first video.
Yeah,
it's very exciting. So we just thought we would set the channel up because we get a lot of attention because of our height difference. So I'm 6'4".
And I'm 5'2".
And that's 193 centimetres and a...
I'm just under 160, I think.
Yeah. So,
I think. I'm not really sure.
So yeah, we just wanted to discuss like the times that we have had some very funny things happen to us. We want to get your feedback on like ideas and things like that you'd like to see from us. So,
We've had some weird things.
very weird things.
Weird things, weird people,
Yeah.
lots of stares, lots of weird things I think that everyone will find quite entertaining.
One of my favourite stair stories actually was a very drunken night out that we had in Woking. I love a drunken night out, sorry.
because you always save me.
Yes, because I'm not, yes, exactly. So I end up usually saving Rebecca here. So we went into a kebab shop. We've both had some drinks. Becky probably had a few more than others. And so we got our food, we were leaving the kebab shop and she stacks it, absolutely stacks it out of the shop, but not just out of a normal door. There are steps on the outside of the door where she would trip and fall like face first onto the pavement.
You got me just in time.
However, yes.
You got me.
Because I don't wear heels, I'm very stable. Rebecca, however, being so little, wears giant heels.
Yeah.
We should get some heels. So these are the heels that Rebecca wears on a night out. Look at them. If I wore those, I'd be about 7 foot. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, you would. You'd be like, oh, we actually have a good video of you with heels like this on.
Yes. I love these. So these are the culprits. They have nearly killed you on multiple occasions. So we were leaving the kebab shop and there was like a little lip that she didn't quite make it over. Went to go and stack it. I grab her on the back on her clothes and just pull her back in again because she was going to kill herself if not.
There was people walking past at the time as well and everyone was like, "Way!"
Yeah, did have a round of applause and was that the night that you got garlic mayonnaise in your eyelashes?
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
No, we won't talk about that.
But yes, so that's one kind of funny scenario that we have had. What else have we had go on?
Well, we went to Ascot races a couple of years ago.
Okay, where Becky actually convinced me to wear heels for the first time.
They were small heels. They were really little. They were cute. It was like went with the outfit. It was really like fancy. And I was like, La, do it. Like you got it. You need to rock this. So she's like, okay. Now, if any of you know Ascot, it's quite I guess I don't want to be rude, but a judgmental area. Like they kind of, anything that's different, everyone's like, oh, what's going on? So the whole day, Lara was like a tourist attraction. I should have been charging. I would have earned a fortune. Everyone was like, oh, can I have a photo with you? And all these girls were like, but she looks so cute. She like wore a really nice outfit with a really cute like black skirt that was like, it was cute. Like it was a really good day. That was, it was my friend's birthday. We had a really good time. But God, like these people just would not stop taking photos to the point where like she was standing there and somebody would want to take a photo, but not ask, but be there with a camera, like trying to take photos of you without you realising. It was ridiculous. But it was funny, and we have to laugh about it. Like we have to get to the point where we laugh.
I never used to though. So when I was younger, I used to really, really struggle with being so much taller. So I actually got to 6 foot by 11 years old. Yeah. I stopped growing at 13 at 6'4". But when I was younger, being like 11 years old, I wanted to wear 11-year-old clothing, and I wanted to wear like, you know, pretty little shoes, and you know, all the things that my friends were wearing, dressed from like 915, I think it is, in New Look and all that. I couldn't. I went from children's clothes straight into women's clothes. Couldn't dress myself, couldn't find shoes, couldn't find anything. I mean, nowadays there's a lot of places that will, you know, supply larger shoe sizes, because I've got size 10 feet in the UK, which is a size 44 45 EU. So I really struggle to find shoes, but like places like ASOS now, they're doing like bigger, larger, you know, shoes, wide fit, and you know, I've got quite
Sally.
Long tall Sally as well. Ones. So all these places started coming out that catered for people of my stature, which is brilliant. Beauty.
But I've never struggled with that.
No, but you must have had. What struggles do you face with being so little?
Not many.
Not
apart from like crowds. I struggle in crowds. Like every time we go out, we went to a concert. Actually, concert's not too bad, but I can't see over anybody. But Lara stands behind me. She sees straight over my head.
Protecting
the bubble. But I don't know. I think that's the only thing that I really struggle with, I guess, is people and crowds, because I can never see past people's shoulders generally.
I mean, even the other day when we went shopping, we were in Boots, and B was like, "Oh, I can't see Lisa. Where's Lisa?" So I obviously do my little meerkat thing, look around. Oh, there she is. Because Becky can't see over this thing. So there's pros and cons to it. It's great. But it just kind of works.
It kind of works. We do this all the time.
All the time.
Like every time we have a conversation,
we finish each other's sentences. Was that what you were about to say?
Anyway, but no, we laughed. We've laughed the same. Our humour's the same.
We quite regularly say that you could put us in a room with nothing else other than just each other, and we will have the best time. Like we have a proper giggle. But that's what I mean. We've joked about it for ages, like making a YouTube channel or making you know, videos of our lives, because we just have the best things happen.
Funniest things, like
the funniest things happen.
I had a Mini.
Oh my god!
I had a Mini, and like a little cute black Mini. I think it was my first car.
What's your first?
It was my first car. This was years ago. So it was my first car, and there's a group of us getting in it, and we said to her, "Oh, you jump in the back." So she was like, "Yeah, fine." Got in the back, no problem. Bit squished in the back of the Mini, but it was okay. Yeah. Now the problem was not getting her in. It was getting her
right
out.
in there. Couldn't get out.
No. Just come out backwards.
Yep. But
first in my face. But
Becky had, like, genuinely, my butt was in your face, because she had to grab me and pull me out. I just couldn't get out. My knees were up to my ears.
Yeah. So Friday, Prosecco Friday, has to be done. Always is done. It's a family thing. So like my mum, my dad, my brother.
I've lived here like 4 times.
Yeah, so she keeps coming back.
I am part of the fam.
Yeah. So Lara moved in, moved out, moved in, moved out. It's been. You're not living here at the moment. So,
no.
You know.
But may as well.
Might as well be.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have Prosecco Friday. We do really cool things. We'll go out a lot. But I think that the whole point of this is finding things that I would maybe find easy and you would not, and the things that you would find, because I can't reach anything.
And I can reach everything.
Everything. But here's the theory. If I can't reach something and I get you to get it, if something that you is really low down on the floor, does that mean I should get it, or does that mean you should get it?
So this is an argument of mine. So, I mean, you wouldn't walk up to someone that was really, really tiny and go, "Oh my god, you're so tiny." You wouldn't walk up to someone that was of a larger stature, wide widthways, and go, "Oh my god, you're so fat." Same with you, "Oh my god, you're so skinny." But people feel like they can walk up to tall people and be like, "Oh my god, you're so tall." But I don't know what it is that we give. I don't know whether we're all just supposed to be happy, jolly, friendly giants, like, which isn't always the case. I'm quite jolly. But when we go into like supermarkets and stuff, I get asked all the time, could you get that up off the top shelf for me, please? And I'm like, absolutely no problem whatsoever. But what if, I mean, I do struggle from back problems. I have sciatica and I have to see a chiropractor and things like that. It's not all fun being tall. But what if I turned around and said to someone, oh, could you just get that off the bottom shelf for me? They'd be like, no, get down there and get it yourself. Like, it's just, I feel like...
You're saying that they should just jump?
No, I'm saying that you should go and get the stuff off the bottom shelf for me.
You lazy!
Exactly. So it's different, and tall people just seem to be treated differently to
They do. I find that quite a lot, and with the years that we've been friends, is that I get quite defensive, I think, about it. And I'm doing a few things.
You're quite feisty. You're a typical feisty redhead.
Yeah.
And I don't do confrontation whatsoever.
Yeah, I feel like you've got a lot more confrontational since we've been friends.
What's it confrontational? I wouldn't say confrontational. I would say I stick up for myself a bit more. I'd just put it that way.
I just find it quite rude that sometimes people will come up to you and be like, oh my god, you're giant. And
oh my god, you're a giant. Oh my god. And there's certain ways that you go to someone and say things like that. Like, you know, when someone, I can see that it shocks people sometimes, and that's absolutely fine. But it's when people, they don't even know you. They specifically come over to you and go, oh my god, you're so tall. It's like, yes, I know I'm tall. And Becky's like, well, don't you think she knows that? Like, you know,
I do it. I go
proper
for it.
Gets like, and I love it. It makes me laugh so much.
I just turn around to them and I'm like, well, it depends if I'm in a good mood or not. If I'm not in a good mood, I'll be like, well, tell us something we don't know. It's Captain Obvious. Like, we know that she's tall. We can see that she's tall. Yeah. But people will look at you and like check you're not wearing heels. And
well, I'm not one for ever using my height against people. I don't like to be the centre of attention when it comes to my height, which is why I haven't really fully embraced it till recently. It's not till I started my Instagram page where I started getting a lot of tall girl pages sharing my posts. So thank you so much for sharing my posts, because actually it's helped my self-confidence quite a lot. I used to hate it. I used to hate being centre of attention because of it. But now actually I feel a lot more confident with it. I've had some lovely compliments, not always lovely, but I've had some lovely compliments from it.
Yeah, we need to dive into that one as well.
Yeah.
But everyone's been very positive and it's made you feel a lot better.
They have, yeah. I mean,
just owning it and just loving yourself and for body confidence and just feeling good.
Yeah.
I think everybody needs to, like, everyone's got their own insecurities. Yours was probably your height growing up, but now it's been like, no, I got this. I'm tall. I got this, you know.
Embracing it, definitely. Yeah. So on nights out, quite regularly, I'll get some horrible attention.
Yeah.
Bex gets quite feisty. It is mostly because people have alcohol.
Yeah, it's alcohol induced. 100%.
And Becky usually has my back, and I tend to just stay away from it. I've got 2 stories for you now. The first one was no, you're not going to want to hear the first one. I'm going to say it anyway. We were in a club in
Windsor.
Yes.
I knew you were going to say this one.
And so this girl was quite boisterous walking through the club.
She was awful.
It was quite hideous. It was like a look at me. I am so sassy. I am, you know, and it's not my cup of tea. However, she bumps into Becky. Becky is the wrong person to bump into in the club because she's there like, excuse me, like excuse me. And she's like, you what? But you know, so she starts on Becky and they start having a bit of a backwards and forwards thing. And then she goes, are you really going to start on me when my best friend's 6'4"? And so she looks at Becky and then she looks up and because I'm stood behind her.
Stood behind me.
And I'm like, oh my God, like this is one of the first nights that we've ever gone out together. And I stand there and I'm just like, oh my God, because again, like I said, I'm not confrontation. I've never been in a fight or anything. And so this little sucker thinks that she can turn around and use me as ammunition in a fight.
But it worked because the girl literally looked you up and down, realised that Lara wasn't wearing heels and Lara was 6'4".
Yeah. So the second story, Apple and Parrot in Torquay. We're in there having a few drinks. We're just sat at the bar, no problems, like just having a real good, nice social chat, like, you know, really, really good. This girl, extraordinarily drunk, comes in and I've just gone to go and take a drink out of my pint of cider. And this girl...
really? Cider?
Cider, because they're from the West Country, didn't you know? I'm from Devon and all they do is drink cider.
Can we say that?
Yes, that's fine. Being a Devonian, I will allow you to say that. So I'm sat there drinking. I go to take a drink. She bashes into the back of me. And I'm sat there and I'm like, ow, because obviously I've just hit my glass into my face and like it's hurt my lip. So I just sort of turn around and I'm like, excuse me, like, you know, I'm big enough to see, which is...
Oh, that's the saying.
That's one thing I tend to say if someone bumps into me and they go, oh, you know, and they're about rude about it. I'm like, I am big enough to see. But this girl, she bumps into the back of me and didn't apologise or whatever. And I was like, that's all right, just let it go. And obviously B's noticed and she's like, oh, by the way, I call her B, just Becky, you know, just for future reference. So B starts to, you know, get into that mode. And I was like, nope, I'm not having it this time. She bumps into me again and I'm like, excuse me. And she's like, she swears. I'm not going to say what she said, but so I've never used my height in an argument or a situation, but I stood up, like loomed over her, and she just sort of like looked up at me.
She was still going now.
She was still going. She didn't really want to back down, and I was like, sort of, we're starting to have a bit of a moment, and the bartender's going, oh my god. She was giving it all back, but her friend knew that shit was going to go down if she didn't, you know, defend her friend and drag her away.
But Lara's there like,
but the first time I stuck up for myself, and I don't usually stick up for myself. No. Another thing that we tend to do is obviously I quite like some of Becky's clothes. Well,
that's when you're in a friendship. I think that you always borrow each other's clothes. I don't think I've really ever borrowed any of her clothes. Well, I think I tried to borrow tights one time. It was like, and they were like, I had like a foot over my. It was not really working. I don't think we've ever really had the opportunity to borrow, apart from Halloween. Or
yeah, it's like a Mexican Day of the Dead thing. I mean, because we weren't going to the party, and then suddenly we were going to the party, so we were a bit like, I don't know what I'm going to wear. So I'd done like a Mexican Day of the Dead face, and I needed like a pink or like a red top to kind of go with the red flowers that I had in my hair, and like the red theme that I had going on with my makeup.
You'll put it in.
And so here's a photo.
Here's a photo of what Lara looked like on Halloween.
Thanks, mate. But yes, this dress, well, I say dress, it's technically a dress. It's one of Becky's dresses. Oh, we should get it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay, so this is said dress. It is beautiful. It is from Zara,
I want an interview. Like,
yes, exactly.
It's like formal, like workwear.
Yeah, it's formal, pretty dress.
Yeah, it's like workwear with some like tights and some pumps or something.
Yeah.
Lara wore it as a top.
I wore it as a top.
With jeans.
With jeans.
It looked like a top.
It was a top.
There was no way that thing was a dress. Literally walked in and I was like, is that my dress?
So that's probably the one and only time I've ever borrowed an item of clothing from you.
Yeah.
But I feel it worked. So we think in future videos we may do similar things where I'm going to let her try some of my clothes on and film it, because she would get lost in my clothes. And then probably try and squeeze myself into a few more of yours.
Yeah. There is one thing another thing that we fit into, that we both fit into, and it's my lion slippers. Now, I know you're all going to be very jealous. I've had them for years.
They're the best things ever.
Oh, I've got them.
And any size feet fit these slippers.
They're really old. Like, they're really old lion slippers.
They're super cute.
But they're cute. My slippers, I used to come home and Lara used to be wearing my slippers. She's a squeeze!
I would. They just about fit.
They
just fit. I would squeeze them in.
Squeeze her feet into them.
But they're cute. They got lion faces on them. I love lions.
Adorable. They are adorable. But no, we've got some funny stories to tell everybody.
Yeah.
We've got daily challenges. We've got things. But we'd also like to know what you guys want to see as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Please like and subscribe to the page. Please leave comments. Please follow our Instagram pages.
TikTok. We have started our TikTok.
We have a TikTok going. We've got 2 funny videos at the moment.
And then we've obviously got loads of photos on our Instagram page up from like throwbacks to summer, travelling Asia, height differences, things like that. And just like daily random stuff that's quite funny. Yeah.
You'll get to know us and our ways, but hashtag no touch. So because we've been so close for such a long time, people think that we are lesbians. They think that we are together. We have
only
played
on weekends.
Only on weekends. We have played lesbians to get out of sticky situations.
Oh, I was like,
we're going to unravel all our secrets here. So if Becky's getting hit on and she doesn't want to be hit on by someone, or vice versa,
we'll move rings.
We move rings. Yes. So we will put wedding ring on.
I feel like my wife.
That's my wife.
I feel like the child a lot.
Insert photo of mother and daughter photo.
Yeah.
I hate.
Insert photo.
Chubby AF.
But I just feel like a child a lot because, like,
did he?
And also, like, if I go to the supermarket, I was like, chuck on a giant hoodie and some Ugg boots, and I'll hold a hand and be like,
yeah. But yes, if you have enjoyed our video, please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Below. Leave comments below with a bit of feedback. Let us know what you want to see from us. And yes, until next time. Peace.
Bye.
I'm Lara, and this
is Becky.
Oh, we need to know what we're going to say. So I'm Lara.
And I'm Becky.
And we are the Tall and Short of it. Yeah, but how am I going to pronounce it? Tall and short or tall and short?
Tall and short.
You want me to say tall and short?
That's
Tall and short bit.
tall and short.
So I'm Lara,
I'm Becky.
and we are the tall and shorty.
Maybe crack a window, mate.
Applicable.
And like and subscribe here and here. Insert here. Insert. There.
Oh, stop it.
Stop
it.
Oh, clothing, I guess. Oh, but no, can you cut this out?
Yeah, I've got all bits out of this. So, Labby, Bila, blah blah blah. Then yeah, feel free to come up and say hi and
Bigger the
buy a drink. Yep, bigger the.
Oh, leggy jeans.
Leggy jeans.
I'm a
Rebecca loves a hoop.
But it
Gold
depends.
hoop.
If I'm not feeling hurry, I will wear a small hoop. I'm feeling a bit like a hoe.
So if you ever see her wearing small hoops, she doesn't feel like much of a hoe. If you see her wearing big hoops, she's feeling hoe.
Yeah.
Probably a good time to buy her a drink.
Lord help me. I'm stress sweating. Okay, well we're filming, so if you could not, that would be great. Yeah. Stop sweating at me! Stop sweating at me! Come in then. Come on in. Ow! I hurt.
I'm beating me boring your gum.